How to use artificial intelligence for Shopify product images. Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be showing you a tool that can help you in enhancing your product images and taking them to the next level. So let's get into it. Now, a lot of times we get stuck on building our Shopify store and we put no actual thought into creating our product images, and then they can end up looking like this, which is bland and not creative at all. These kinds of product images are going to deter your customers, and you can really enhance them in only a few tricks with only a few clicks, and I'll show you guys how. So the application that we're going to be using to use AI to enhance our images is Virtue Look. So Virtue Look is a AI tool that can elevate your business with converting photos. You can see that they also have multiple different price points. They also have 20 free image generation opportunities. And if you take a look at their pricing, for free you can generate 20 photos. Then on their monthly plan, it is going to be 800 photos to generate per year. Then it's going to be $0.40 per photo. So after your 800 photos, you have to pay that much. Then there will be no watermarks. You can generate 4K photos as well as images available for download. So to get started, simply click on sign up for free on the top right. Once you do that, you can choose any platform you want to sign up with. I'm just using Google, and I'm going to create my new Virtue Look account. So once you have created your Virtue Look account, you're going to be headed to your dashboard. Now within your dashboard, you have multiple different types of tools. So if you're running your Shopify store for maybe a clothing brand, you might want to change the fashion model. You might want to be more inclusive. You might want to change the style, the design, the background. You can do all of that over here. Then you can also create a product background generator. So if you have an empty and bland photo of a product, you can enhance it to look really amazing. So instead of having to pay thousands and thousands of dollars for photo shoots and for photographers, models, and more, you can really customize it all over here. So just taking a few look at their sample images, you guys can see that you have this kind of image over here. So you have your basic image, then you can go on ahead and add new backgrounds to that image. So let's take a look at one of our own images. So this is a simple perfume, and I don't have any background on this image at all. So I'm going to go ahead and click on upload over here, and we're going to choose this perfume. Now, after this, we're just going to wait for our upload to be completed. Now, on the top, you will see the AI process loading, and you just have to wait for a couple of seconds for the AI to completely be able to assess your image. So we're just waiting for this, and then we have our entire image. So we're going to choose everything we want to include. Obviously, this is going to be our entire bottle. And then we're going to click on OK. Now, once you have added your basic image or your basic product, you can get started with what you want to add. So on the back, you can generate any kind of background that you want. It could be a solid color. Then you can also choose the basic scene that you want, interior, whatever you want. And you can also have, randomized settings. So what I want to do is I want a preset. In my preset, I want a model, and then I want pink backgrounds. Then I also want it to be more so of a bar, and then the interior could be like a bank. Let's say I just want it to be pretty standard. So that's the interior that I'm going for. And then I think this is going to be enough. So I'm going to click on generate now to see what kind of images the AI is going to generate. Obviously, it can be a trial and error when you're first getting started with generating AI-based images for your products, especially because different types of product will require different types of images. So keep that in mind whenever you're looking to generate images. Now, I'm just going to wait a couple of seconds for this to be completed. And you will also see options to generate similar items once you are generating. Now, I am going to wait for this to be completed. So as our background generator keeps on working, we can actually get started with adding, our own fashion images instead. So I can click on upload over here and taking a look at some of the images that I was going to use. Let's say we have this image. I can open this up over here and I'm going to wait for this to be uploaded as well, and we can select what we want. So we can change up the model. If you're using only one model for your entire brand, it might look a bit repetitive, so you can change that as well. Now I'm just going to wait for the processing to be completed. Now I'm going to select the areas that we want to include. So these are the sections that are going to be included like this. And then I'm going to maybe not include the pants in this. So I'm just going to reselect only the hoodie. And once you do that, you can click on OK. And then after that, you can choose whichever, preset or model that you want. Then you have your color, the background, interior, nature, countertop, festival, and other templates you can use. And then you can also add a verbal prompt. So I want to see my product worn by a female, white, skinny model, 25-year-old. Let's say I want it to be 22-year-old, ethereal looking model. And then you can add, more prompts for your background. So let's say I want this to be in front of a historical building with the sun setting behind her. And then I can also add a negative prompt. So a negative prompt is where you don't want to add a particular type of thing. So you can add those as well. Now I'm going to click on generate now, and this is going to be generated via this prompt. Let's wait for this to be completed. And you guys can see this has been generated. Now, this actually generated it with a black background. This is because we selected a color in our preset. So that is why it took our, product background into this. But let's take a look at our newer item over here where our project is being converted. So let's just wait for this to be completed. Now, after only a few minutes, 1 or 2 minutes, our image has been generated. So you guys can see it has taken some historical buildings and it has generated our image. The sun is setting behind them. These look really good, and you can make it more realistic as you go. So you can click on generate similar. So let's replicate the model and the scenes over here, and you can generate a similar prompt with a different item. So this can be a great way to spice up your images on Shopify. Instead of having, basic boring images, you can include these images to get a better sense for your items, so people can actually see what your items would look like when they are worn in person. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you have any questions or queries, leave those in the comment box down below. I would love to help you guys out, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.